Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the morning weather briefing video. This is for Monday, July 11th. I'm James Spann. The good news, heat levels are going to be down this week, but understand, every day in Alabama in the summer, it's hot and it's humid. Just not as hot this week. In fact, on a number of days, temperatures will stay below 90, and we'll certainly take that. Let's begin this morning with the upper air look across the country. This is at 500 millibars, and you can see the upper high is shifted off to the west, and we have a northerly flow aloft here, and that has pushed down some drier air into the northern half of the state. The better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms will likely be across South Alabama. That was the radar composite around 5 o'clock this morning. We have some clusters of thunderstorms in the Gulf waters, the northern Gulf, which looks to be pretty active down there this week because of a little trough. We'll talk about that in just a second as we go through the tropical weather outlook. Hey, look at Haleyville. It's 64. That's not bad. Coleman, 68. Other locations are in the 70s. And again, highs today, upper 80s, maybe low 90s in spots, but nothing like the hot weather we saw late last week. There's the watch warning map. It is a quiet morning here across the Deep South. Around the nation, heat advisories for parts of Texas and some of the adjacent states and a few scattered pockets out west. This is the severe weather outlook for the day today and tonight. You got a risk of severe storms well to the north. You can see in Alabama, the better chance of storms today will be south of Interstate 20. This is tomorrow, a risk over the northeast United States. A few scattered storms around here. And then on day 3, which is Wednesday, there is a marginal risk of severe storms kind of nosing into North Alabama. And anytime you see the darker green, level 1 here in summer, that means there could be a few storms with wet microbursts. Localized areas of strong straight-line winds. We had that here on Saturday. So here's the rain for the next 7 days, and the really big numbers are along the Gulf Coast. And let me just say up front here, if you got a beach trip planned this week, there is no need to panic. You're going to see some sun, but the coverage of showers and storms will certainly be higher this week with a trough that is setting up in the northern Gulf, the old front that brought the drier air to North Alabama yesterday. So let's go right to the Hurricane Center graphics. This is the 2-day outlook. And they've got that X defined over the Alabama-Georgia border. That's in the vicinity of that surface boundary. And there's no chance of any development, obviously, over land, but as the boundary as a trough drifts down to the south over the northern Gulf, the Hurricane Center is giving this a 30% chance of becoming either a tropical depression or a tropical storm over the next 5 days. But the effect, one way or the other, will be the same, enhanced rain coverage for the Gulf Coast. Let's go to the probabilistic outlook from the European Ensembles. And you can see the numbers are low here, generally 20% or less off this model over the northern Gulf. And if anything tries to form, at some point it should slowly move northeast. But at this point, the odds of this getting a name or becoming depression look fairly low. But just keep in mind, if you're on the Gulf Coast, it might be a little unsettled this week. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. And again, the higher heights, the upper high core is off to the west. And that should allow for a fairly quiet day here today. A northerly flow aloft. North of Interstate 20, I think you'll be dry. If you're in Huntsville, Coleman, places like that. From Birmingham south, yes, there could be a few scattered showers and storms around this afternoon. High today will likely be in the upper 80s in most spots. Really the same thing tomorrow. This is Wednesday. Again, that looks pretty quiet. Thursday, a few scattered showers and storms about, and Friday. And again, these maps aren't that helpful. This is Saturday and this is Sunday. Really, for the latter half of the week and the weekend, just classic summer weather. Partly sunny days with a few scattered pop-up storms in the afternoon and evening hours. And, of course, nobody knows in advance where they form. And, again, highs just not that bad. Upper 80s, maybe a few low 90s along the way. This is a week from today. Monday the 18th, and again, there's broad troughing in the east and broad ridging in the west, and that should keep heat levels down. And again, we'll have a few scattered showers and storms about. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, July the 20th, and the ridge tries to rebuild, and that probably means heat levels coming up, maybe low to mid-90s with only isolated showers and storms around. This is the rain for Birmingham off the European Ensemble. There's a big spread here. Some of the members ramp up there to over 8 inches, but the mean is what you're looking for. That's the way you work these ensembles. And the mean is running at about 3 inches over the latter half of July. Look at temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. And again, you can see a lot of days. We got upper 80s and a few low 90s, but that's certainly manageable. And this is the latest 8 to 14 day outlook from CPC, the Climate Prediction Center, really toward the end of July. The core of the heat will be north and west of Alabama. We're kind of on the periphery of the heat bubble, but still temperatures by then could be a little above average. A few quick images from the weekend here. Blue Angel show was down in Pensacola. You see the video I posted. That's pretty amazing. And a lot of people claimed it was fake. This is not fake. Now, the pier is closed to the public, but one of the jets flew only about 100 feet above the pier. In fact, I'll loop it, so watch. You got to watch this really carefully, okay? Wow. And again, I'll loop it, and you can see that jet just barely above the pier. That's pretty remarkable. And again, this is not a Photoshop job. This is not fake. This was taken by somebody that was on the pier. And again, it's closed to the public, but they do that with these shows. It's just remarkable. That's a freeze frame here coming off that video. Wow. I would love to see that. So got great rainbows yesterday after the scattered showers we had. Good to see those. How about the sunset on Weiss Lake last night? Just a great sunset across Alabama, and a great evening for a lot of the World Games venues. This was the softball activity going on out at the Hoover Met yesterday. So that is it for the Weather Extreme video this morning. Our weather briefing video will have notes on the blog. That's alabamawx.com. And if you can, join us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block? Call Alabama Professional Services. Leaning or bowing basement walls? Call APS. Sticking windows or doors? Call APS. Settling or sinking foundation? That's right. Call APS. It's a fact. Foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.